with For Humanities. And today we are here on this PSA Sunday. And this is what we're doing. But I wanted to follow up with you guys on today. We had a class today that was part of the tea business. And we just closed out, but it was great because we had some new folks, but we were able to talk about business. So, of course, for those of you guys who are new here, I am Shannon. I'm the co-founder of For Humanities. We are an online t-shirt business. And what we do is we design and create socially conscious t-shirts that spark social change and restore humanity. So for those of you guys who have been thinking about starting a t-shirt business, and you just really don't know exactly what you should do, then that's what we're going to do. We're going to help you. We're going to show you and tell you all that you need to do to get started and make it fun. So again, that's what it's all about. And being able to, collaborate with people and talk with other people, which is really, really cool because, you don't always get an opportunity to talk with folks about what you're doing and what businesses you're planning on doing and getting some really sound advice or getting some ideas that you probably didn't think about before, but other people have done it. So they're able to relay that message to you, which is good information. And it's good to be in circles that you can talk with people and you can get more information about what it is that they're doing and how they're doing it. And, that it's something that you can incorporate into your own business. So for those of you guys who, didn't sign up, I can just tell you straight just off of the gist of being there is good for business anyway, because you have advantages that other people do not because you get to talk to other people. And I know a lot of times we say like-minded people. Well, I don't need to have the same mind that you have, but we have the same directives. We can put it that way. And like minds meaning that you're in business, I'm in business. I'm about being positive and doing business, and you're about being positive in doing business. So us being able to come together to get information from each other is just a win-win, no matter how you look at it. It's a win-win. It gives people and you opportunity to learn. And one thing that I say, and we were just talking about in the group, when you're working with people and your heart is really into what it is that you're doing, people know you're authentic and they can tell. And you're not going to let people, skate under the radar, meaning that, sometimes we all have kind of gone through some things in life and we may not have as much of the direction that we would like to have, even though we want to get some things done, but we need some support. And sometimes having that, that socially support, which is again part of a protective factor. Hey, hi Kat, how you doing? It's part of a protective factor. And having protective factors, is just part of this whole process of development. And, you have some protective factors that come from strengthening families and that whole framework. And your protective factors is being resilient. And if you are resilient and you have resiliency, this is those things that you look at is, what makes you able to come back? You doing fine? Okay, good. How much snow you got out there? You also want to look at social emotional connections and social connections. And, who do you get some support from? Do you get support from friends? Do you get support from people who are in your business circle? We provide social connections. We provide that support from friends and people who are in the community. Then we look at knowledge. What is your knowledge? If you don't know something, you're going to learn it. Those are the things that you want to be able to have when you're in a group. How are you learning? Are you learning anything from the people who are in the groups that you're in? Having concrete supports. Having concrete supports when you need it is very important because when you have these concrete supports, you get help from the community, you get help from from any issues that are going on that you need some support with. Oh, you don't got no snow? I'm sure it's just cold. It's snowing somewhere else. You got social emotional competencies. How are you helping with people in their development, in their emotional states? How are you helping them move along? How are you helping when it's times of when, you get frustrated? And we all get frustrated, but it's just that sometimes when we're trying to get some things done, we get like really frustrated and we don't know exactly what we need to do. But when you're with a great company and you're with a great group, it just makes things work. So right now, I'm going to show you guys our PSA Sunday for today is you signing up for this designer platform, and it's bit.ly/I create magic. This is this is called designer. And designer is just $27. And it makes it so that you can create newsletters such as the one that I am about to show you. And we made this really simple. It was $27 for a lifetime. Now again, lifetime, don't ask me what lifetime means. I know what lifetime means to me, but again, this one is lifetime, and it makes it so that you can create your own books, your own designer books. You can do that yourself. And that's the whole thing that is just the coolest thing. So what we're going to do right here is give you guys a show on how you can do your own book. I did this book. I first did the book covers and all the pages in Canva. Then I uploaded them very simply into Designer. And it turned all of those PDFs into a book, a flip book. And it makes it so that you can now take this information and you can turn it into a nice little sales copy. This can easily be your lead magnet. Now, if you decide you want to put like information about a subject matter, you can type words on it. You can put pictures in it. You can put how to do something in it. And that's the cool part. And then you can use this as a lead magnet for people who are looking to, learn more. As opposed to just doing a regular PowerPoint, you can actually do like a nice little book. And you can put the book and send this out to people. And when they get it, they can actually see something that just has a little bit more creativity into it. And the cool part is I've always said, too, that you can also sell ad space. You can have ad space in here where people can pay to be featured in your book. And you can send this book out to everybody that you know, and especially for nonprofits. If you're doing what's called like an annual report, where you're letting your funders know where you stand and what you've done over the year rather, and you've let them know what you're doing and how the money, if you're being granted where you have a grant, and you get to let your funders know what you've done and how you've done it over the year, and then they can have a look-see. So as opposed to physically getting a copy of something. Now, some people love to have physical copies, which I do too. I like to have the collections of stuff, but books or something like that. But if you have people who, really just want to see it once, and once they've read it, they're done. They don't want to see it anymore. They're good. They're like, okay, I got it. So this is something that you could do. It also saves on postage. It also saves on printing. So those are things that you can do that are definitely cost effective for your organization. Now, Troy, we met a new friend named Troy. He has the nonprofit Sports for the Blind. So we're going to help Troy out with some things and definitely help him get himself started with like an appeal letter for sponsors. And we're going to just get some things done, and maybe he needs to go and look over his website. There's so many things that you can do to just change a little bit of what you're doing. And as he said, considering that he has to do things that are for non-visual folks, are visually impaired. So you have like the words where it reads things for folks, or it will be in a certain type of font or certain colors. So certain websites have to be certain ways, and we definitely know that. So that's what we have right there for those of you guys who are interested. That's our PSA for this evening, is talking to you guys about designer and letting you see how you can create some wonderful things with designer, and you can use them in many different ways. So you can use them as your own magazine, or you can use them where you can have people buy ad space, or you can use it as a lead magnet with information in it that gets people to want to participate in what you're doing. There's just so much you could do. So, for those of you guys who are here, thank you guys. We're going to stop presenting that really quick, and then that would mean that I will pop up here. And then we're going to stop that one, and we're not going to do the little click, click thing anymore. So, for those of you guys who are here for this evening, we again had a really great class tonight for the tea business. If you have not signed up for the tea business, then you're missing it. You don't want to miss this. This is great because, like I said, we don't just talk about t-shirts there. We talk about just business in general and giving you just some great insight and some great ideas on some things that you can do for your business. So if you need a great circle of people, definitely I call us all influencers. So if you need a great circle of influencers, this is a great circle for you to be a part of. So this is the tea business, and we do this every Sunday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. And we also have the I Create Design class that is also on Sundays. This one is Sundays at 10 o'clock, and that is where we're going to show you how to design your own custom graphics. So if you've been wanting to learn how to design graphics, you can learn it in that class because it's great. We're going to have a great opportunity to learn, especially if you are just doing like basic graphics. I call them basic, but let me put this in here for you. I create designs. So that's what you do. Now, if you want to do like word graphics, you can do that with no sweat at all. It is very, very easy to do that. I will show you how to do it. Now, if you want to do graphics on them, I will also show you how to get that done as well. You can do, we have a beginners, we have an intermediate, and we have an advanced class of the I Create Design. And it just enables you to be able to learn the basic things. But then as you move up, we start doing a little bit more advanced stuff where you can start making your own little pictures from scratch. Like tonight, Coretta, she made Afro Lady. She made her own lady. And the thing is that I can show you how to do it. We did a class the other night, and I just showed them briefly just how to put it together and how to make one. And it wasn't difficult at all. It wasn't difficult. It took time. It takes some time, but just think, you have your own lady. You don't have to use any ladies that you see that's on you. What's that thing you call Google? You can just use your own lady. You can make your own ladies. So, there's definitely steps and processes to doing it, but you can make your own lady. And come to think of it, I think I'm gonna Well, I think I did this already. I had Natasha, she kind of drew out some faces, some face shapes. And that's the cool part because if you have an Afro lady here, all you need is this bottom part of a line of a face and of the chin. And then you just pop that right up into there of the hair. And then you got this circle area open from the hair. And then you put your eyelashes and your lips and you're ready to go. And now you got your own Afro lady. So you can do a lot of things once you learn how to do it. So the I Create Design class, if you guys are interested in that, when you opt in, the class is only $20. So if you don't opt in, it's $40. So again, that works too, and you'll be able to check it out. So with that, that's our PSA Sunday for today. I thank for those of you guys who showed up and who came to the class tonight. There was a couple of you guys that weren't there, but I appreciate you guys. I'm sure you guys were out cupcaking or either Valentining. But good for you guys. Hopefully you guys had a good time and you was, spending time with family. So thank all of you guys for coming. I will see you guys tomorrow because tomorrow is a holiday, thank God. And because I still got some things I need to do. So, but some of you guys, I've sent some things out to you guys in your emails. Please look at them and respond and let me know how they look, how it's going, because we got to keep some moving. So again, tonight we did our PSA Sunday. We talked about designer. I showed you guys the flip book that you guys would be able to create yourself. We talked also about the tea business and how we were doing the class, the tea business. If you go to the link there below, you'll be able to get yourself in there and get registered for the tea business. We do that every Sunday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. We also talked about I Create Design, which is also Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you can also go there and get yourself registered so that you can be a part of the creativity. So those are the things that we have covered. Thank you guys for the thumbs up and the likes or the shares and the C's. So appreciate all of you guys for coming. Again, as I reminded you guys about the one nonprofit organization called Sports for the Blind, you guys check them out. We are definitely wanting to get them up and moving and help them out. That's our help for 2021. Because again, everybody can help. You just got to, go ahead and sign up for it. It's okay to help. It's okay to help people. Sometimes some people don't have the advantages as others do. So your help is always great. So definitely, reach out and help somebody today, even if it's somebody you don't necessarily know. Just help them. You would never understand and realize some of the things that people have gone and have endured. And all they need is a little help. So help somebody. So I'm going to get going. I thank you guys all for coming in here and being here on this PSA Sunday. And this is our PSA Sunday After Dark. We are using the HAPS platform tonight. And if you are not following us here on the HAPS, please do go to the HAPS and follow us with their app so you can also get notified when we go live and support our work by giving. You can also give through this platform, which is like the coolest thing. You can give 50 cents, $50, a dollar, whatever has you have and that put on your heart to give. We are definitely supporting of all of that. So I thank you guys for being here. You guys have a wonderful evening. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you guys who are out there from For Humanities and